It is everyone's dream to score 99 percentile in the QA section of quant, but very few of us are able to achieve this feat. Now let us understand why there are a lot of people who are unable to get 99 percentile. Obviously, limited number of people can get it through, but it is important to strategize your preparation when you are actually wanting to score 99 percentile in any of the paper like CAT 2023. So friends, in this session, I'll be telling you some of the most important areas, some of the most important topics in the QA section of CAT examination that you need to prepare for in order to get a good percentile, a quality score in your examination. Now, obviously, for every examination, we need to channelize our preparation. We need to give proper direction to our preparation. Similarly, for the preparation of CAT, you need to understand the importance of different topics, and accordingly, you must plan and spend your time while you are preparing, while you are understanding the fundamentals, and while you are practicing the questions of these areas. Now, what we can do is, if we understand that one of the areas is very important, we are getting the questions in CAT examination almost every year in that from that area, then we must spend some extra percentage of our time preparing for that area as well as practicing the questions for that area. If we know that, if we have seen any particular topic not appearing in CAT in every year, in every slot, then we can give a second priority to that particular topic. I'm not asking you to leave those topics. This is one very important thing. Do not leave any topic, but you can prioritize your time that you want to spend on each of these areas. All right. So now today, let us understand what are the most important areas in the QA section, right? Now, if I look at the trend, we have seen these different number of questions coming in the last 4-year papers of CAT examination. So what we do is we have divided the entire quant section in 5 different areas. Now these areas are arithmetic, algebra, geometry and mensuration, number systems, and modern mathematics. Now out of these 5 areas, the first 2 areas, arithmetic and algebra, they forms the backbone of the QA section. Majority of the questions appears from these 2 areas, okay, arithmetic and algebra. Now further, arithmetic, algebra, and the other 3 areas as well, they are divided in different topics which will have different weightages when we look at the trend over the last few years. Okay, so as you can see, based on the number of questions that appears on your screen, you can estimate, like if I talk about CAT 2022, pick up any of the CAT papers. If I talk about the previous year CAT paper, so it can easily be seen that arithmetic, which had 8 to 9 questions out of 22 questions in the QA section, definitely stands out of the list, and it is definitely the most important area that you must focus on while you are preparing for CAT examination. The next important area is algebra. There were 3 slots in the last year, so as low as 4 and as high as 9 questions have appeared from algebra. Okay, now if I look at the minimum number of questions from arithmetic, 8, and in one of the slots where 9 questions came from algebra, so 8 plus 9, a total of 17 questions have appeared out of 22 questions from these 2 areas alone, right? Again, I'm repeating this fact that the other 3 areas, yes, they are also important if you want to score good, but you cannot neglect these 2 areas, arithmetic and algebra. Okay, now let us further divide arithmetic and algebra in different topics. Now, arithmetic is divided in these topics. Now, first of all, I'll start with percentages and its applications in profit and loss and simple interest, compound interest. So I'll combine these 3 together because they are just the application of percentages. Now together from these this area, together from this topic of percentages, 7 plus 8 plus 7, a total of 22 questions have appeared. A total of 22 questions have appeared in the last 3-year examinations of CAT. Okay, right? You understand? from percentages and its applications. So 22 questions में से 2.5 to 3 questions का average बन रहा है for percentages and its applications, right? Now the next area is ratios and its applications in averages, mixtures and allegations. So ratios, mixtures, allegations and averages. If I look at these three, they combine and make one complete topic. Okay, a total of 15 plus 9 plus 8, a total of 32 questions, whooping number, 32, a big number. 32 questions have come from ratios and its applications in averages, mixtures, and allegations, right? Now, if I look at the average, more than three, approximately four questions have appeared from this area. Okay, so once again, this particular topic is very important. Now, time, speed, distance, and time and work, these two are separate areas. From time, speed, distance, we have seen 19 questions in the last 3 years. And from time and work, we have seen 22 questions in the last 3 years. All right. Now, the average stands at 2 plus and a little more than 1. So definitely you'll see these questions coming in your CAT examination in the QA section. So overall, I can see that an average of 10 questions have appeared in the last 3 years from arithmetic alone. So that makes arithmetic the most important area and the topics of arithmetic the most important topics as far as CAT QA section is concerned. Now let's shift our focus to algebra. Now out of algebra, I'll not be considering all these topics. So these are the different topics in which algebra is divided. I'll just mark first five of these topics that you can see. Okay, so it starts from linear equations, quadratic equations. So linear equations and quadratic equations, these are equations only, and a total of 25 questions. An average of 3 questions, approximately 3 questions have appeared in every section, in every slot of CAT. All right, now then comes sequence and series, arithmetic progression, geometric progression, and its applications. So total of 12 questions with an average of 1.33. Logarithms, a total of 9 questions with an average of 1. And functions, a total of 10 questions with an average of 1.11. So these are the 5 topics that you cannot afford to miss when you are preparing for algebra. One very beautiful thing about these areas are these are not the difficult topics in algebra. So जो generally हम difficult topics समझते हैं, they are inequalities, modulus, higher order equations. So ये थोड़े difficult chapters हैं. Yes, functions, I understand it's a difficult area, but still it is an important area, right? Now moving forward, talking about one more topic in the area of geometry, triangles. Triangles is one of the most important areas, and if you have done triangles, if you understand each and every basic of triangles, then you can easily solve the other areas, the other topics in geometry as well. The entire geometry, circles, quadrilaterals, and polygons, they are completely dependent on how good you are in triangles. All right. So this is another topic that I would recommend all of you in order to score a good percentile in CAT QA section. All right. So with this, I'll end this session. These are the percentiles. These are the scores at which you can achieve different percentiles. I thought this will also be beneficial. This will also be helpful for you in order to setting up a right target in front of you. So friends, thank you very much. All the very best for the preparation of CAT examination. Do focus on these areas which we have just talked about. All the very best in the examination. Bye-bye.